one thing. Conversation yesterday. We're talking about the community, right? Yeah, this topic gonna be fire, right? But I just wanted to get this one thought from Sherelle. We're talking about community banding together. There was some opposition regarding tribalism and how it could be detrimental, and what do people do with power? Um, do we believe that we can do it, or do we believe what we've seen? What I mean by that is, if people say black people can't get it together, right? Won't be able to form a community, a tribe, a culture, have people pushing forward together. I would, in terms of that sentiment, I would I would acknowledge the fact that they have history to show them that we can't do it, right? The history past 50 years, it would be justified why they have that sentiment. Now, the um argument to that would be you have a defeatist mindset. Whatever black people put their mind to, they can do it. So why not banding together to create a real community? Where do you stand? You think we could do it, or you think it's unrealistic?
I think it's unrealistic.
Why?
I think everybody who look like you is not you, right? It's a blended reality to think that all black people will want the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And because we want to be this monolith, we kind of reject people who want things differently, right? So I think like in a beautiful world, we could all get along, even if we wasn't under the same religion and beliefs and different cultures and things like that. But typically every time we're trying to get together, somebody's trying to force a one-way system on a multitude of people who come from different backgrounds, who want different things. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and just all black people ain't just, they're just not. They have evil black people around.
So you think we're divided because we have too many different beliefs?
Yeah, not because we have too many different beliefs, but we don't embrace our differences and accept it, right? So it should be okay that you talk like right? But then like what people up north always feel like, oh, people in the south slow,
Yeah.
So they think they're better than them.
You think we mean it just in terms of that example? You think we be joking?
No, I think in general, people from the north look down on people in the south. It's not a joke.
Yeah.
So I think like if we was more open to embracing our different cultures and accepting it and just still saying we want what's better for the whole of the group, I think that what we need to focus on to create a community.
Okay. Yeah.
So like even if you're a Hebrew Israelite, you should be okay with the black Muslim. You should be okay with the black Christian. You should be okay with the black atheist. Can we get them all in the same room on one accord?
Yeah. So, and by one accord, do you mean that we accept the differences, right? Because we're not going to align. You feel me? But
yeah,
you're saying we just accept the differences, essentially.
Yeah, we respect that, but we come together on the greater scale of making sure that we have food sources, that we're making sure that we circulate in the black dollar within our community, that we have a system that where we're benefiting off, which is normal for everybody because white people can be Democrat or Republican, Christian or Jew or whatever, or atheist, and they can still come together on the common things that they need to come together to make a unit. So once we start to focus on that and just say, okay, listen, leave your religions at home, whatever your beliefs is, it don't matter. Like we need for our people a system that's going to work for us all.
Okay. Yeah, 100%. I think you find, what do you think about this sentiment? People have disagreements and arguments, right? If we focus on the men, do you think you find that the men that have strong belief systems, just for sake of conversation, you think that those men are more likely to be successful at this?
No.
Why?
Closed-mindedness, right? So kind of like when you make up your mind that there is no other way but your way, you become an ineffective leader, because now you only think what's right for you instead of what's right for the entire group.
Okay.
And a man who gets to that point will rather be alone and go against the crowd. You've met people like that, right? Where like it could be a thousand people saying, "No, you wrong," and they'll stand on it.
That's foolish. So let me give you a tangible example to see if you can see what I'm thinking. Omar, right?
Mm-hmm.
Myself. That's my OG. You would agree, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Omar can't do no wrong with me because he listens, he understands, he cares, he loves, he does, right? We don't have the same belief system, but I feel, and I'm saying feel because I haven't vetted it, right? That we can align and get things done together without zero issue, i.e., like the boxing event. What you think?
No, definitely. But Omar, first of all, I love Omar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Somebody I met in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like, great person.
yeah.
But
Oh, I know. That's one. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Omar's like his belief system is also very. We don't care what you believe in, as long as you're black. We support you. And they already have like this community that they already have. He was schooling us, you know what I'm saying we have our own farms, we have our own schools. The NOI has all of these systems.
Yeah.
People are just unaware, and he's building awareness. He's always telling us, look this up, research this.
Yeah.
So when people say we don't have these black heroes, Omar is like, yes, we do. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's
Well,
gonna
yeah.
give you that black history lesson.
So what you think then? That's
Yeah.
my point I'm making. You see what I'm
No,
saying?
when it comes to that, definitely.
Yeah. And I just don't see, like, for instance, it's there's variance, of course, right? But people get caught up on the they make people, what's the phrase? People major in the minors.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I understand his belief system. Well, I understand it to the level on which I understand it. I respect it. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because those brothers have structure,
Mm-hmm.
and it's much better than what we normally see. The brothers, as like you mentioned, you got NOI, all the camps. Those brothers have structure,
Mm-hmm.
right? So if we took all the garb off and they took the suits off, and you standing in a row, you wouldn't even be able to tell just based on decorum who was who. You see what I'm saying? But people get so focused on, I want you to believe X, Y, and Z. We know everybody ain't gonna make it, right? But doesn't mean that we can't get work done while we here in the earth. You see what I'm saying? What you think?
Definitely. Now, what y'all gonna do with the atheists?
That's the thing. If they don't have structure to them, it won't work.
So that's kind of what I'm more focused on. I think that
Mhm.
especially Hebrew Israelites in NOI, y'all are very similar within my understanding of both.
Yeah, I
Y'all are
agree.
very similar. Y'all about unity. Y'all about y'all people. Y'all about the man is the stronghold, structure, order. We protect the women and children. We do for self. You know what I'm saying? We work for
Mhm.
self, and understanding nobody's coming to save us. But you're not going to get them Christians to throw away their white Jesus, regardless of what you trying to read out in the book.
Damn. And there's
They're not
more.
going to let
There's,
it. They're not going to take that picture of Caesar Borgia off their wall.
and there's 10 times the Christians as Hebrews and Black Muslims.
So think about that. My belief is a little different because I've been through all of these progressions. But Omar was taking the time to try to understand me and Lucky where we were, and then Josh comes up as an atheist. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Christians, bruh, they're willing to let everybody come because of the Christian belief that God loves us all.
Yo, I was tripping, thinking that this was going to be a segment. This a whole fucking show too. Because it's a good bit, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a good build. And you know what? Well, go ahead, keep going. My bad. I had that thought in the middle of my
Christians are going to be more inclined to marrying outside, different things that go against, you know what I'm saying, that go against the law. I don't think Israelites are going to be too comfortable with people who just go against the law. You know what I'm saying? Once Israelites and Muslims see too much, disorder they like, what is this? You know what I'm saying? So
Mm.
you're gonna have to deal with the Christians, and then you're gonna also have to deal with the black atheists. Then you're gonna have to also deal with the spiritualists, right? The black woman is God, because there's a whole tribe of people who believe in that. Then you're gonna have to go to the spiritual people who believe they are God.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah, and then you're
There's
gonna
a
have to
lot.
deal with the because I've been so many places with that. The ones who have the abilities, the ones who are working on that telekinesis and making trees move and stuff like that. Like,
Mhm.
it's them too. The ones who are monks, the
Yeah.
ones who are, you know what I'm saying? They're into the meditating thing. Like, we just want peace. We just want harmony. Black people come in a variety of ranges.
Yeah. 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 Okay. Yeah. No, 100%, man. I think I understand it. I see it. I see it.
Oh, even the you know who I think would be the biggest issue for y'all? The ones who practice voodoo and hoodoo, right?
Mm,
Because they serve other spirits.
yeah.
So everything that goes against Israelites' rules, no.
Yeah.
In the
Yeah.
spiritual world, they're tapped in with them spirits.
Yeah. Vadum
And
is,
they put spells on people, getting mad, writing people name on chicken bones, dumping in the bottom of the ocean, and this shit is real. You see what I'm saying?
yeah. Yeah.
Bible tell you like don't do it, but the Bible ain't never told you it ain't real. So the
Yeah.
witches gotta come. Like, you ready to deal with the
Yeah.
witches?
Yeah. No, 100%. Yeah, because you're right. Because with the Islamic brothers, right? You know, we can't align on a lot, right? Essentially, and they got the same outlook, right? Even I don't know if a lot of people know this, but the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, you could argue he the first one that said the black people were the chosen people of the Bible.
Mhm.
You know, Abba Bivens is where we get the 12 tribe chart and things of that nature, right? But no, 100%. So we kind of locked in, like, there's a lot of places to lock in,
But see, he also in the
Um,
interview said that he doesn't understand why we look at the black man as God, but we refuse to look at the black woman as God. And he was like, how can a woman house God? How can you bring God into the world and not be a God yourself? So
yeah, who said that?
like,
Oh,
paradigm.
is that there? Oh, okay, okay. Well,
So you know what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
want to go in on it, but yeah, I understand it. Right? There's always there's breakdowns, right, in the understanding for sure. And there's definitely some things you're gonna have to put aside, right? You're gonna have to put certain things aside for the greater good, as long as they don't make you fall into sin. Let's just use word sin, right, for lack of a better term. I think that you can kind of say, okay, you know what I know. I know what you know. We understand our differences. However, we align 80%. Let's get this shit together.
But see, this is what I'm trying to tell you.
Go ahead.
I believe that this idea of us trying to build this black community, I feel like it's already built.
Okay.
Already built. It's already built. And all you need is to push awareness for people to fall in line where they are. Like Queen Afar with the women, like in the spiritual realm, these people have communities. Like, I did a group meditation the other day. It was like 300 people. It wasn't even free. She charged, and it was a group meditation to raise the vibrations for the collective to jump timelines. Like, do you know 19 Keys?
Yeah, I got some. Go ahead. Yeah, yeah.
No, but so blue pill, red pill, the spiritual community. We talking about the holistic doctors, Yaki Awakening, he got a whole hospital. Yo, we got healers, bro. This man got a doctorate, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You got your own black healers, and they blue pill, mama pill. You think CB wasn't the only one? CB had students. CB taught a whole group of people who are teaching each other, healing ourselves with herbs.
Mm-hmm.
Getting away from certain foods that we're not supposed to be eating. That's not good for us. We
Yeah.
have the communities.
Do
Find your thing and tap in.
Question on that, right? It's just a kind of like a yes or no. Do the foods align with unclean?
Oh no, it's basically no meat at all.
Okay.
So
Okay.
they're more
What kind of?
like they're raw vegan.
Okay. So it's clean, right? But it just saying
Yes,
no.
clean.
Okay, got you.
So
Okay.
it's not just no pork, it's no meat. They're like,
Period.
period.
Okay, got you. Yeah, no, 100%. And so this is something that we can go into. I'm glad that we was able to touch on it, right? Because there was so I'd be doing a lot of work, right? So when I watch my episodes, right, I don't be watching as much as I go back and I try to look at the comments and I try to look for where the dissension is. Now I may not say it out loud, but I pinpoint shit, right? That say, okay, this is interesting, that's interesting. Not the shots. When people just talking shit, I scroll past
Yeah.
that, right? But like when I'm seeing actual substantive conversation happen, I'm like, how can I reprocess this? You know what I mean?
Yeah, how do you push the conversation forward?
So okay, that's a caveat. Interesting. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, and tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. I apologize, guys, if that was a teaser, but it is what it is. But we definitely going to expound on that 100%. So make sure y'all get the likes up. We hit 20,000 subscribers. We will be celebrating tonight. I'm gonna put them kids in the bed early. we gonna have fun, man. They already go to bed early too. We got 270 people in the building, and we have 155 likes. Y'all do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, please. Perfect. So when you text me, you ask me, what did you ask me exactly?
I asked you,
yeah,
do you think you could be a good man but not a good mate?
What'd I say?
You said, hell yeah.
Let me show you this, man. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. The reason why I had MLK up here is because this is an old, so it's probably about a year and a half old, right? But this was said and it was clipped up. So here's the full clip, right? For full context. We may have to skip through a little bit. I'm gonna speed it up. I'm watching the full clip for the first time as well, Sherelle. So this got me to thinking. When you sent me that message last Thursday, it got me to thinking, like, let's mine this out totally. And this clip popped in my head. Make sure I get the likes up for me if you don't mind, please.
Is the man that we see that fought for freedom, or the fact that he was cheating on his wife?
Jesus. So let's talk about what you was talking about, what you saw on social media today. How do we say that though?
Because it's so apparent that I don't want to say it to like point any directions or fingers.
I mean, it's gonna be a broad topic. Like how do we start?
Okay, so what is more important, perception or reality?
For me, reality.
What's more important, perception or reality?
Reality.
Okay.
Reality.
Okay, so
my reality is more important.
Your reality, not the truth of it all, just your truth or your reality.
Your
I'm
reality.
saying, like, what is more?
Go ahead.
When it's just your reality, it's perception.
Perception, yeah.
But when it's reality, it's reality. When it's my reality of it, it's your perception.
Perception.
Certain what is more important, the perception of how we see a thing or what that thing really is? And I'm going to give you an example.
What the thing really is.
What's more important, the fact that Martin Luther King is the man that we see that fought for freedom, or the fact that he was cheating on his wife?
Jesus. I think, oh no, move.
What's more important? Because that is the reality of the fact. He was a great man.
Now she had to put the dog down.
Cause she like, we're gonna get into it.
Yeah, like what? See, now, do you see me putting the dog down, or do you see me like standing like, okay, let's have the conversation without me involving all my feelings? The question is a heavy one though, right? All right, let's keep going. I'm bugging. Yo, them two shots.
You would have put that dog down, Ham. You
I put the dog down. All right.
You would have put them pit bulls on a cage, just little pits. You see how you be?
I'm getting a pit bull now. Y'all done talk me into it.
And who knew God's word, who led people to freedom. He was cheating on his wife. That is a fact. So what is more important? Is it more important that we see him as that man who gave that amazing speech on that amazing day and led amazing people to freedom? Or is it important that we know, or is it important that we knew both?
I think it's both.
But that's hindsight. But that's hindsight.
Now, that's one thing I wouldn't do. I wouldn't give the cop out of both, right? I wouldn't say that. I've learned, I've said it maybe 3 times, and every time I've said that, people go with both.
Mm-hmm.
Hindsight. You
To
see
me,
what I'm saying?
reality is more important. I think reality is important.
But
reality,
to you,
the
but
truth,
what's more
the
important
truth.
to the overall picture?
Fucking perception.
Thank you. It's more important
To me, because outside of Martin Luther King, let me give you an example. He's a great father. He's a great father. He's a great father. He's a great businessman. He's a great CEO. He's an entrepreneur.
He's such a boss.
He's such a boss.
He's a boss.
Look at that man. He's a boss.
Look at him.
He's a great father. Look at him, that strong black man.
Look at him being at his kid's game.
Look at him. He's a great father. He's a boss. He's a strong black man.
Look at him posting his wife. Look at him.
Look at him.
On date night. Look at him.
But you're cheating on your wife. You're not a good husband. You're not a good communicator. You don't value her feelings. But he's great in all these other aspects. How are you a great leader, a great CEO, a great black man, a great father, a great leader in any aspect? You're not a great husband, a great communicator, a great.
You're a liar.
You're not great. You're not great.
You're a liar.
You're not great.
So that's my
You're
point.
not great.
So I posted this.
You're not great.
God,
you're not. That is triggering.
Yeah. For
sure. I'm a good dad. You're not a good dad because you don't respect me. How the fuck you showing these kids you a good father and you don't respect their mother? How are you a good father?
Commentary. Commentary.
Women will set the whole world on fire because of how they feel, and that's why they're not fit to lead over large people. Just that shit is irrelevant.
What they're saying?
Yeah, the way how you saying he lied to his wife when they told her that they was gonna. She was the one pushing his thing, right? You understand that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like King's wife pushed his message. She made sure that his legacy lived on. They threatened her to say, well, we've been following him. He been doing this and that and that and this, right? And guess what? She was like, I don't care. So if she didn't care, why you hurt for her? How you know he wasn't communicating with her? How you know he wasn't lying, like he was lying to her? How you know what their agreement was? You're just going off what you feel like their agreement was. That ain't your ex to bury. Your ex to carry. It's just not. That shit is out of line.
Would you consider this out of line? What you mean by that?
That shit is out of line. Like, if you gonna critique him on anything, it's he put us in a burning building. But at the end of the day, that's hindsight. He even noticed it at the tail end, but he was pushing for a positive message. No way that man has that amount of greatness and you diminish that amount of greatness. No way somebody can do something great enough to lead millions of people into prosperity. And because he cheated on one woman, he's not a good man. What's the odds of that?
Let's run it back, Sherelle, because I think one thing you said, and I want everybody to do this right now, okay, is if you are able to remove your feelings, remove your emotions. Sherelle, I don't know if I can say this one. Remove your gender just for a second. Because let's listen to what Sherelle said, and then look at the lineup of what he did great to what they're saying makes him not a good man. And let me know what you guys think. What you guys think, not what you guys feel.
You don't respect their mother. Good dad. You're not a good dad because you don't. You're not great. You're not great. You're a communicator. A great. Value her feelings, but he's great in all these other aspects.
So now, here's the greats that are gonna come, right? Greats and then not greats, right? What if we just count them?
How are you a great leader, a great CEO, a great black man, a great father, a great leader in any aspect? You're not a great husband, a great communicator, a great.
You're a liar.
You're not.
The communicating thing seemingly wouldn't make a lot of sense, because he's a great CEO, a great leader, a great. So by proxy of that, if he's
He
good
was
at those things-
communicating with made a million men march. The communication skills was on point. They still be playing his speeches to this day. The communication, he had that down pat. What he didn't have was fidelity, right?
Mhm.
That's what, because you don't know if he was lying. You don't know how he was respecting her. Respect has nothing to do with a man's ability. A man is not. I keep telling women, men do not cheat on you to hurt your feelings. That is something in them that they're dealing with. And now you're trying to project somebody's shortcoming, what they have within themselves, and somehow personalize it and make it you're on you. Nobody's cheating on you to hurt you. Women cheat to hurt men. People who cheat back, doing it intentionally to hurt somebody. A man is not cheating on her to disrespect her. He's not cheating on her to hurt her. That's not his intentions. Now the outcomes of how she feels is one thing, but that's not his intention. So that's just a stretch.
You're not great.
You're a liar.
You're not great.
So that's my
You're
point.
not great.
So I posted this.
You're not great. God, you're not. That is triggering.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm a good dad. You're not a good dad because you don't respect me. How the fuck you showing these kids you a good father or you don't respect their mother? How are you a good father? You don't respect who brought them into this world.
Carry them.
You're not a great dad, my nigga. You're okay human.
You're present in the sense of.
I'm sorry, Jesus Christ. I just got worked. What did you put in this drink?
If I'm a.
So I think that's the part. I don't think does everybody want me to play. We don't think we need to play no more. Right? I think we have the gist of it, right? Essentially, as an example of the broader topic. You can be a good person to the world, but not in a relationship. Can you be a good person, but a bad mate? Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most.